All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I know it's kind of been a while. I am with a couple of friends, my girlfriend Mary and my best friend Phil. And
Hi,
I know
everyone.
we're kind of a couple of hours late. Mary had and I had work, so
Mhm.
we are going to react to the Nintendo Direct. I managed to avoid spoiling myself, shockingly. Um, and here, I should also let my friends know that we are live right now that are planning to watch.
Mhm.
Alrighty, so with
Oh,
all
hey,
that,
Matt, can you send me the link also? Sorry.
send you the link to the YouTube.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
cause you should be able to see the video through StreamYard.
Oh, no, I was
I
going to
think
send
he
it to a
means for
friend.
his friends.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, you're gonna send it to a friend. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Try
And we'll
this link in
chat.
the private chat.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, it works?
Yep, it I think it will.
Okay, let me know if
I
it doesn't
will
work.
copy.
I'll try
Sounds
to.
good.
All right, here. Let me just copy and paste it back up. There we go. All right, we're good. Phil, you kind of froze there.
Okay.
Okay, you still with us?
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Alrighty, so
Yep.
are we ready to start?
Sure.
Okay, let me also kind of lower the volume down on the video so it doesn't cover
Yep,
our
I'm still
voices.
here.
All right, so let us begin.
Yep, I'm ready. Ready and excited.
All right, there's the disclaimer, given the
Sounds
pandemic and
good.
all that stuff.
Okay.
Nintendo Direct. 530 days in the making
Wow.
since the last one.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Be big
did,
news.
did you count? Why'd you count?
No, other people did.
Is this
Oh,
Pokemon?
No, this is Xenoblade
I think
Chronicles.
Bravely Default.
Oh.
No, this is
Oh,
Xenoblade.
what's it? Oh, wow.
Xenoblade's
A
been on
new
my
one or
list to play, but I haven't actually played play it yet. It's been on my list though to play.
Yeah, this is actually considering the second game.
hmm Wow. What is this a standalone or more DLC for the second one?
They haven't done DLC in a while, so it's kind of strange why they would do this now.
Hmm
It just looked like a Pokemon design from the other Pokemon games. That's why I immediately thought that, but
hmm
I've only been playing
Especially from the new
Matt
ones.
knows. Well, yeah, Matt knows I've only been playing Switch for like 10 months.
Oh,
So I'm not that
uh-huh.
versed in Nintendo in newer Nintendo. I know older Game Boy, Game Boy Advance SP. I'm
Wait,
not.
what?
Oh.
Mhm. Huh?
Oh.
Smash
Oh,
Brothers announcement.
that's surprising. Well
A lot
then.
of people thought it was going to be Rex and Pyra, but it's just Pyra this time.
Aw.
hmm The Ford B counter.
Wow.
Oh, I like that. Zoning.
I still need to get two, but unfortunately there isn't a whole lot of physical copies, so I'll have to get a digital.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Smash Brothers actually. I'm not really into fighting games, but like if Sora ever
Mhm.
gets into Smash, which he probably won't, I'll pick it up.
Oh, fingers crossed he will.
Disney will never allow that.
Yeah.
Wait, who's that?
That's apparently another character in Xenoblade.
Oh my god, who'd they
Oh.
say? They said like Mithra or something awakens. Maybe
Yeah, Mithra, I think.
yeah, something like that.
Wait, are these the same? It looks like our moves are different. Are these two characters in one, or? 'Cause
Yeah,
that
I think it's a
wasn't-
two
the
in
other character
yeah, it's a
didn't do
two
that.
in one character. You know, kind of like how
Wow.
Zelda and Sheik used to transform.
Oh, I would love that. I was just telling a friend that because I do. I'm part of a weekly Smash Brothers tournament, and I was just saying that they need to bring that mechanic back.
Yeah.
Where like you could like switch from one to another and have all the moves on the new character. Ooh, that's exciting. And unexpected because I didn't know they were gonna lead off the show with that.
Oh, he's part of the final Smash at least.
Hmm.
And I guess you got a new battle arena too.
Yeah. Hey, Shulk.
Hmm. It would be funny if this entire
Nicely
direct
done.
was only the Smash Brothers.
Well, now I
For
gotta
50
pick up
minutes.
Xenoblade.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it has been a while.
Uh-huh.
I actually can't hear the YouTube video for some reason.
Oh, I have
you
it kind
can't.
of a little low. Better?
No, it's like it's completely muted on my end, which is really weird.
Oh, same for
Sorry
me.
about that.
Yeah. No problem, though.
I could have sworn it. I was sharing audio.
It might just be for us.
Yeah.
'Cause you know, like in the full capture, the video's probably going to capture.
Well, I'll see how it is on the playback. Here, let me kind of pause it real quick and stop sharing the screen. Let's see. Share screen. Chrome tab. Oh, I probably didn't have share audio click. That's why. Here, let's try that again. Is that better?
There we go. Yep.
All right. Sorry about that, everybody. So, probably aren't going to hear audio for the Smash trailer.
I'll go back and watch it.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
Hey, we're happy too.
We appreciate your
Hey, Phil, you doing all right over there? You kind of froze.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no.
What you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
May want to check
This
your
fighter
settings there,
releases
buddy.
in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Fall Guys is coming to Switch.
No, I actually never played this on PlayStation.
It's a goofy, fun little game.
I see me there.
Isn't it the one that's like really frustrating because everyone falls down? Is that the
Yeah,
one I'm thinking of?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's that one. Okay, we kind
I
of
should
lost
try
Phil
it.
for a little bit there.
Oh no. Poor Phil.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
I might just need to get that.
Yep, summer 2021. Here, let me check to see how Phil is doing. Kind of don't want to go too far ahead without him.
No.
Trying to get back in. Oh,
No. Okay.
yeah, sorry about that, everybody. But yeah, I guess while we're waiting for him, I think it's kind of interesting how they played this Smash reveal out.
Because it was first?
Well, not only they usually like to do it first, but I think the thing is that they kind of played it as if it was going to be like a sequel or something,
Oh.
or like a continuation of the story, and then it ended up being like a Smash reveal instead.
Well, isn't how that's how they did Animal Crossings, where it was just Animal Crossing, where it was just Isabelle for a while and everybody thought it was Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Now I was we were waiting for you, and I was just trying to go over through the Xenoblade Chronicles trailer again. So now I'm just trying to get back to where we left off.
Sounds good. Sorry about that. I had the my Facebook up because I was trying to send the link to my friend, but in doing that, my computer froze. Because I had Chrome and Safari open, and my computer gets kind of weird when that happens, especially when streaming.
Yeah. Speaking of streaming, my stream is kind of going a little
Oh.
Come on.
I see it there. It can do it. Come on. I also switched and took off my mic. So I think that might have been having some weird issues too. So I went with just the desktop. The MacBook.
Stumble toward greatness.
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah, Fall Guys is coming to the Switch.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where you were kind of dropping out.
Did they say in March or when?
Summer 2021.
Before the solar
Cool.
system is destroyed. Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover
I've been waiting for that
left
one.
behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Whoa.
Oh, high stakes.
That sounds intense.
Majora's Mask ain't got nothing on that. At least they give you 3 days. You only got 22 minutes before the sun explodes and obliterates everything.
Is this No Man's Sky? Like
No, it's
No Man's Sky
Outlast.
clone?
What messages will you discover?
Whoa.
How can you
It's
prevent
what?
the sun from exploding?
It looked like No Man's Sky. Like an off-brand.
Find out
I mean, granted, that could be an improvement. Although I should be nicer to the game. It has gotten a lot better since release.
I did hear that one.
Classic murder mystery games.
Murder mystery game.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
I'm getting these.
In the other game,
I think my sister was telling me about these.
Rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
I never can, but I try.
It's kind of interesting that they're still called the Famicom Detective Club, because the Famicom is referring to the Japan variant of the NES.
Yep, the original.
Maybe they kept it just not to confuse people.
I guess.
A new age of battle.
Pre-orders available today. Wow. It looks like not Professor Layton, Phoenix Wright. Dynasty Warriors?
I mean, it looks like a Warrior-esque game. Up, Samurai Warriors. Yep.
Oh, yep. The the portable version of well, I guess they had some other ones, but it used to be on the 3DS.
Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021. The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ah, nice.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life.
Ooh.
It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance.
Make your own map.
I like this.
Each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Wow.
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
That looks like my kind of game.
Well, it's also a Square game, and they know how to do some magic.
They do.
Especially turning off the the enemy battles. That's really good. Like, if you just want the casual experience all the way throughout the game, without stress.
Oh, we're getting new information on Monster Hunter Rise? That game comes out next month. I mean, hey, nothing against it. I plan on getting it eventually, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah, especially
since we had a couple. Yeah, we had already had a couple of Monster Hunter Directs too.
And the demo was already out.
They're pushing it. Maybe not enough pre-trial. Pre-trial. Pre-orders.
Maybe.
I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Hollow. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this game! Pull yourselves together!
I have a friend who's really excited for this one.
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex!
Yeah, the series has been kind of a bit of a slow burn for me, but I see the appeal.
The Rampage. How long do you think it's going to last? Inoa, we should start preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Can I just have them in every game I play? Like, they just seem like really interesting characters.
Oh, now there's deluxe systems and controllers.
That was the latest
nice
Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
I love that snap. Ah, Mario Golf!
A remake?
No, it's like a new one.
Nice.
Coming to Nintendo Switch.
Mario Golf Super Rush.
Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things.
Please have the RPG mode back,
then swing.
like the Game Boy Advance.
There's an RPG mode?
In the Game Boy Color and
Advance
Advance
ones.
and Color.
On courses filled with lush, natural
I mean, they did have an adventure mode for tennis on the Switch, so maybe they'll do one here.
On the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine.
Me and my sister had both of those and loved the RPG mode even more than the actual like golfing and tennis parts. Even though those were amazing too.
Motion controls by holding a
I wasn't a Mario girl when I was little. Like I had the like Game Boy Color, the Game Boy stuff, but me and my sister were more like, hey, let's play Liz McGuire and not Mario.
Speed golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top.
A golf race.
Aren't the only things at play.
I don't understand that.
And special shots to beat the
I mean, hey, it's a way to make it interesting.
Oh, did we mention
Mario Kart meets golf?
There's a story mode.
Ooh, yes.
And develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop.
We get to be our Miis.
However you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on.
We are at the 17.5-minute mark, so we still got quite a bit to go.
Check out
my God.
Oh wow.
Return to the
They've had so many good ones already.
Tales from the Borderlands.
My wallets
Play as
can
the
handle
hungry and
more.
lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
I haven't really been much of a Borderlands person.
Capcom's most beloved
I've
Yeah, with
never
that
played
one you can
Nintendo Switch. Rewind
you can
gameplay,
get that one for a lot less now.
and select from a variety of
Like,
display
you know,
options.
like the Switch is
Arcade
it's gonna be like
versions.
$50, but you can get it for like under 10 on the other
Then
systems.
purchase game packs
But it really depends if you have the other
Goblin
systems or
add-ons
not.
to build your collection.
Oh, true,
Local
true.
co-op play is also available. Scratch that
Ooh.
nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Ah, today.
Nice.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city.
Oh, we get to be the zombie horde.
Ah.
Model the arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission.
I want this.
He ain't no match for a dead man.
I like the spin on that, on the genre there.
Its way onto Nintendo Switch, March 16th.
I like the weirdest games. So like the most popular games, I'm just like, nah. I'll take the more obscure games.
It's Travis.
All right, we got no more Heroes 3 news.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. As the crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown.
Oh, he has a Switch on his arm now.
To save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat.
Oh, they're gonna have references up the wazoo.
You'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
I need to get the first 2 No More Heroes that are on the Switch now, as well as Travis Strikes Again.
I heard Travis Strikes Again is kind of
But it's like get the whole shebang, you know?
The whole package before
the whole package, yeah.
Before 3.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
Oh.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Interesting.
Wait, is this a shooting game?
With cards.
What?
Oh gosh.
I'm so confused.
I am
But
also
interested.
confused.
You know, cards just make me think of Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, and I have very bad memories of playing that game for 3 days and then being told, no, stop, just play Kingdom Hearts 2.
Watch the cutscenes online.
That's what I did.
I mean,
I would just hate to not find like, yeah, just like, you know, like for the reload, like I can't reload. I didn't pick the right card.
2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi everyone, my name's Barbara Gordon.
No, I love her. I love Batgirl.
I was gonna say this kind of has you all over it.
Yes, it does.
Because you're a massive DC fan.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
An Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our
But like,
city
I've
safe.
never seen
But we're
DC
not just about the superheroes.
girls
We also have our
like
school lives
the
and
TV show. I know it's a TV show. I've never
moment
seen
at
it.
Metropolis
Mhm.
High School. Sometimes it'd be
It looks
to get out of
cool.
class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it.
You even have a social media app.
Uh-oh, something
Sweet.
really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Team
I mean, you
Power.
kind of stick out from everybody else, so I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna say like I'm 100% gonna get it. I'm just gonna say maybe.
Okay, I heard that there's copyright music. Actually,
Is this
In this one?
Plants vs Zombies?
yeah, this is Plants vs. Zombies.
I don't even play that game, but like the design just looks similar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've got to have to mute it just to be safe, even though I'm pretty sure that song is public domain. I don't know if they're going to play copyright music. Someone did warn me about that when I was looking at Discord.
Oh.
Kick some grass. I mean, and mowing it would be more effective.
Some days you don't have a lawnmower, just have to kick it.
Just have to kick it.
Oh, built-in multiplayer on the Switch would be nice.
I did actually have Plants vs. Zombies 2 on PS4, but I never really got around to playing it. I mean, it's like, it's quirky, and it would seem to be up my alley, but it's just like, eh.
Who will join you?
Is it shooting like Splatoon, or is it a little bit different?
I don't know.
Wait, is this
I haven't really played
Miitopia
it.
again?
Miitopia!
What's Miitopia?
Wow.
An RPG while you play as your bees.
Mm.
Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Stan.
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure.
Oh my
There's
god!
also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle.
Uh-huh.
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Oh dear.
Whoa! You have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Very cool.
Interesting. Animal Crossing!
Oh.
I love Animal Crossing!
Super Mario Brothers 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons.
It's Super Mario items.
Mm-hmm.
So you could be as Mario, you could be as Luigi.
Nice.
As furniture items.
I'll say it's
However, and wherever
Sailor
you'd like.
Venus.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
I still have to get Animal Crossing.
You still have. Oh my god. Okay.
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
And I know Allie really wants to try that game too, but she doesn't have a Switch yet.
After downloading,
Love
Mario
it.
Brothers items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Ooh, Nook Shopping.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the
I haven't
latest
played that in a
information.
while. I need to play it.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Update is coming next week.
Woo!
Wow.
Next Thursday.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game.
Got it.
Mm.
We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
Mm-hmm.
They look really good.
We have another game to show you.
Love that stat. To each their own convictions. Those who value virtuous morality. Those who respect the liberty of all.
Do you already know this game?
No, I'm just reading whatever
Fire Emblem?
that is. Which ideals will
Fire
you
Emblem?
espouse?
Fire Emblem?
The latest in the HD 2D series.
No recourse. Swords.
Fire Emblem?
No, it isn't. It seems like Octopath Traveler.
Ages of loyalty.
2?
Raised earth and burnt corpses.
Oh, wow.
No other must decide how we proceed.
Hmm.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest. Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Oh, Project Triangle Strategy. But it's in the same
looks
style.
just like Octopath.
Yeah, it's in the same style as Octopath Traveler.
Is it made by Square?
Yes, a team within Square, I think.
Known as the Salt Iron War.
The Salt Iron War. Creative name.
Uh-huh.
War threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom.
Glenbrook.
Powers that would
Sounds like an Illinois town.
I was just thinking that.
I mean, we have Glenview and we have Northbrook.
Battles take place on terrain with different elevations.
That sounds about right.
Determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from
But then
higher
again, it
ground
does
with
have a very
long-range
tactical
weapons such as
approach
bows and
like
arrows.
Fire
Thus,
Emblem.
your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but
I
also
might
a
give this
powerful
one a
blow from the
look-see.
ally position to flank the enemy.
What have we here?
I haven't
And
seen a
I
game
might-
like this since Final Fantasy Tactics, like with the different
I think that's
tiers
what they're
and
going
stuff.
for.
Position for a
Mhm.
follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first
Oh.
casting ice magic
Maybe
on the
this is worth
flames to
checking
create
out.
water terrain.
Mhm.
Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance.
Is that a chocobo that he's standing on?
Before taking action.
Oh, that's a raven.
Yeah.
I want to ride my chocobo.
All day.
Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions. in a variety
Oh.
of situations.
They have
Oh.
a choice
Utility,
mechanic.
Morality, liberty.
Oh,
Collectively,
fudge.
your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Oh, that sucks.
Once more, I would ask you plainly.
There are plenty of people that live for that sort of
relinquish
thing.
Prince Roland
Hmm.
to Esdrost.
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
I
Oh.
refuse to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Hmm.
Project
Okay.
Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG.
Working title.
Square
It's going to
Enix
become
launched in 2022.
Octopath
Please be on the
2.
lookout for more information.
Or it could be like a side
After this
brand.
presentation, a demo version
Ooh, there is a demo.
Oh.
Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll
I just
conduct a
hope I don't
survey
have to
gather
play the
player
first one to
We look forward to hearing
play the
your
second.
responses on the demo.
I mean, usually with Square RPGs,
I know.
they're all
I know.
standalone.
Tactical RPG.
Well, they're either all standalone or they all connect to each other in the most annoying ways possible.
Yep.
There's no in between.
Hunters, do you have what it takes?
Oh, Star Wars.
What's going on here? Any Star Wars game I'm bound to get, so.
Star Wars Hunters.
Hunters? No, I need more.
Star Wars Hunters is a
Come on.
competitive free-to-play online game.
Not just the logo.
In this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Okay.
I have no clue what it is, but okay.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
My line of work.
I agree. I agree.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once, I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Oh, girl.
It's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Come get some.
Oh, is this dodgeball?
Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Was not
I'm
expecting that.
confused.
What the?
Hands up, Your Highness.
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? Not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me. What? Interview's over. Oh, come on, man. One more game.
So is this like dodgeball, but like Smash Bros in a way? Because that looked like a guy from COD. That looked like somebody from Madden.
That was very confusing.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero
Oh.
Escape series.
Oh,
Fight for your
okay.
life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park. The 12 of you.
Danganronpa and Zero Escape. This should be interesting. Also, a lot of people are probably gonna die.
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
I feel like they
As you
gave
make
away
your
a
way back
huge
home to
plot
Tokyo,
point there.
You'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo
I am
Switch,
lost.
May 28th.
I am lost, but that looks interesting, okay?
The Powers of Olympus,
Mm.
the physical release of Hades.
Oh, physical. Nice.
Physical version of Hades.
Multiple Game of the Year awards is getting a
Huh.
physical release on Nintendo Switch. This
I've-
version
My sister loved that
extras
one.
to assist you on
I've
your
heard
journey
of
out the
Hades,
underworld.
though I have not
The first is a PC
played
download
it.
code
I
for the
still need to
Hades
get it
original
too.
soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed
Digital
by Dan
soundtrack.
Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion.
I need to play those too.
30-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens
It's
of
gonna
hours
cost
of
so
exhilarating
much.
action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades
Well-
on March 19th.
I know a lot
Next
about
month.
Free deadly action.
Well, I know a lot about the
One
underworld,
masterful
and
collection.
Greek mythology. Thank you, Percy Jackson.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden is coming.
Oh no.
Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed
stress.
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices
It comes out on my birthday.
Summer 2021.
Nice.
Are you going to be spending your birthday doing that?
Not really.
Oh, DLC. Hopefully
Rage of Calamity.
I haven't even played Breath of the Wild, much less Hyrule Warriors yet. I am going to play Breath of the Wild this year, sometime. I don't know when.
Expansion pass. For pretty much the whole year.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
They didn't really mention anything that was in that expansion pass, though.
Well, no, they gave a list, but they showed it briefly. Okay, we are 40 minutes in, so we got 10 minutes left.
To emerge victorious in turn-based battles. Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed.
Oh wow, really close.
The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life.
Demo.
As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells,
Oh.
and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters. Carry for defense, Carry for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available
So next week.
on Nintendo eShop.
Wow. That was really cool.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing
Very
roster of
nice.
contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Oh.
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Oh.
I apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Oh, I almost
For
thought they were
now,
going to
we'll have to
state a
ask you to wait
delay.
just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Oh. So they do have a Zelda announcement.
Ooh, remaster.
I've never played any Zelda game. Which one is this?
It seems like an HD Skyward Sword.
Oh, I heard about that. A rumor of that. Since it didn't sell really well on the Nintendo Wii or Wii U.
Well, no, this is a Wii game.
Has the graphics of Wii, so what? Those graphics were terrible looking back.
It looks like they kept everything pretty much the same.
Yeah.
HD.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo
10
Switch.
years ago.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive.
Did people hate the old controls?
The sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system.
Oh.
Yes. I was going to ask.
We decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Control.
Tilt the stick down.
So yeah, if you want a good starting point for like a Zelda game prior to Breath of the Wild,
to the left,
this would be a good game for you to try out, Mary.
That sounds good.
Direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Oh.
The controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
I feel like my sister's gonna want those Joy-Cons now.
July 16th.
Would I be
Another
a jerk if I have a life but I get the Joy-Cons just because they're pretty?
Zelda Skyward Sword, last original console game.
I think that would be worth just collecting it there.
Following the established conventions. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
I wonder if they're going to include the other two HD remasters on the Switch for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess.
Mm-hmm.
It would make sense if they do that.
I was hoping it was going to be like the Mario one where they combine like 2 or 3.
Has been optimized for Nintendo Switch.
Provided they don't do a whole nother limited release shenanigans.
Controls by tilting the control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today.
Okay, last announcement.
Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is Splatoon.
Splatoon 3?
Seems that way.
Wow. Well, this is open world. I like that fish thing.
I've never played Splatoon. It looks fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a subway train.
That's a weird fish thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So is she in the middle of a city?
Seems that way. Yep, Splatoon 3.
Wow.
Oh, are there like air fights now?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Whoa.
I'm surprised they're releasing Splatoon 3 now.
Right.
Because we're still on the Switch. And they started with Splatoon 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you were expecting it to be next gen?
Yeah. 2022.
Because it seems like a game they could just update more with just like additional maps or stuff in the old game.
Mm-hmm.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
All right, I think
that
that's
was a really
it.
good Direct.
I mean, yeah, they got plenty of options.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd
Everything
say
from indie games
to third party to some first party stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about video games, but
I mean, even with that, you saw a few things that seemed interesting to you, Mary.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, a Zelda game.
Yeah.
Now that I know I can play it on my light, so yeah.
I'm excited to try that demo. That what's it? Try something.
Triangle.
Triangle
strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. The
I hope they
working
changed
title.
that name.
Yeah, that looks like an interesting game.
I mean, they didn't change Octopath Traveler from the project name, so who knows? But I mean, it's the demos we're trying out at least.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try that Legend of Mana. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Although I was just gonna say, my sister she spoiled the Direct without spoiling anything by saying like, "Oh, there's a couple things I'm interested in." So and she said, "Try to guess which games I'm really I want to get." So the entire time I was like, "Look, is that the one she's talking about?" And I know the golf one was definitely one of them. That and what was that one?
She's into Zelda, right?
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys, yes. That was the
Fall
one.
Guys.
Fall Guys, and and that the Famicom one.
Oh, the Famicom detective thing. But yeah, I mean, they talked about a lot. Yeah, it is called Triangle Strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told Matt before you were able to hop on that I had gone on Twitter beforehand and had accidentally spoiled myself because I was just like, oh, okay, nothing's going to be on Twitter. Okay, well, like Fall Guys was trending, Twilight Princess was trending because people didn't want Skyward Sword. They wanted Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. They wanted everything but Skyward Sword. And like one or two other things was trending. So I told Matt I knew some of what was coming, but like not everything. So
I was only almost spoiled about the Smash Brothers reveal, but I saw the characters, but I thought that was just an icon, so I quickly like turned away from that page. So I was still surprised to see like it was actually what's it called, Xeno Chronicles. Because all I saw was like the sword of the person like staying side by side. It's like, oh, turn away, turn away.
I know. I think the thing that I was kind of like I saw at the corner of my eye as I was trying to queue up the video was Splatoon 3 news, and I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be right. And then sure enough, it was the very last thing that they announced. And apparently, Splatoon 3 takes place in Chaos City, which was the winning team in Splatoon 2's final Splatfest. So that will definitely be interesting.
Oh, like in the real life one?
No. Like, Splatoon 2 ended with a final Splatfest that had Team Chaos versus Team Order, and Team Chaos was the one that won. So they're basing Splatoon 3 off of what happened when one of the teams won. So I'm like, so they basically made a post-apocalyptic Splatoon, which is already based on a post-apocalyptic Earth, by the way. So it's like a post-apocalypse on top of a post-apocalypse. Oh yeah, it's like when humans are long away from the Earth, what takes over is sentient anthropomorphic human-like marine life. That's the basis of Splatoon. And it's mainly a multiplayer-focused game where it's like a shooter, but instead of trying to pew-pew the enemies, you're trying to cover the territory with ink. That's how Splatoon is. So if you want to try it out, Mary, Splatoon 2 would be a good practice.
Okay.
And it does have an extension.
Okay. I thought it was just paintball. So
it's paintball taken to the to the extreme.
Okay. So
which
not
really
like that dodgeball extreme. What was it called? Like Smash City or something?
Knockout City, I think.
Knockout City.
That was so weird.
That was so weird. It's like I kind of, and it's an EA game too, so I was like doubly confused because EA is kind of a little on the predictable side, so that was actually kind of unique for them.
So I almost feel like it looked like a free-to-play game though.
Well, I mean, so is Apex Legends, and that's been doing well. I think EA is also responsible for that one too.
Like if it is free-to-play, I definitely would try that one just to see what it's about, because there used to be a really good I think it's called Super Dodgeball or something for the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
it was really good.
It's called Knockout City. And a lot of these characters look like they're using similar models to like Fortnite. So I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be like a Fortnite spin-off.
I know, me too. I was like, is this Fortnite? No, I'm not going to say anything because I already know Fortnite is probably on Switch, so I don't want to say anything.
It's already on Switch.
Even though I probably had, So I was just like, hold on, wait, is it? And then I started thinking, oh, is that the guy from Call of Duty? Is that like somebody from Fortnite? Is that somebody from like Madden? And so I'm just like, okay.
No, it's just the weird marketing they decided to do with it.
That was really odd. I thought because I didn't know what the ogre thing was from.
I think they were kind of referencing like MMOs like World of Warcraft.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused at the beginning. I was like, oh, are they like bringing in other characters from other genres into one? But
No, it was just part of the PR stunt. It's. I think that was when it comes to the announcements. That was the most off-putting one, where I was like, "What the heck is this?" But I mean, everything else seemed pretty spot on. I mean, the Smash trailer at the start was quite the fake out. I thought they were continuing on Xenoblade 2. It's like, nope, I got a Smash invitation. I'm like, okay.
The only bad thing with that part would be if you were really, really like a huge Xenoblade fan, but not a Smash Brothers fan. It's like they're making another one. Oh, no, they're not.
I mean, no, there's a lot of overlap because, a lot of people that are into a lot of Nintendo's franchises are also a fan of Smash Brothers.
That's true.
I'm not really one for... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I was really hoping for Doom Guy, just so he could team up with Isabelle and make the meme a reality.
What? There's a meme of the Doom Guy and Isabelle?
Yeah, there was a meme because Animal Crossing New Horizons and Doom Eternal shared the same release date. So the internet ran with it. Not only having them being teamed up with each other, but also being a fan of each other's games. So Doom Guy was getting Animal Crossing and Isabelle was getting Doom Eternal.
I don't think game companies know how the internet works nowadays. I mean,
oh no, they were eventually aware of it too. They thought it was hilarious.
I mean,
sometimes the internet can provide good things.
I mean, like some of the memes like people come up with, I'm just like, where did you get that? Like due to Matt, I've been playing Persona 5, and so this one line that Akechi likes pancakes turned into a meme, and I'm just like, what? I found that out through the voice actors an interview with Anime Impulse, and I'm just like, how did that turn into a meme? Like,
because it was a major story point.
It is?
Yeah, people ran with it because it was a major story point, and they just memed the heck out of it.
How is him liking pancakes a major story point?
I'll explain once the call's over, because I'm not sure everybody that's watching has played Persona 5 or will watch this has played Persona 5.
I'm not even finished with it, dude.
No, but I'll explain later.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like stuff gets me. That's kind of how the internet works. It's like even the smallest little thing can get meme to high heaven. Like I'm pretty sure there's some memes going about already for this direct alone.
Because even Steve, like the little thumbnail for Steve, he came about from a meme.
Oh, he did?
Like everyone was saying, like, who's gonna enter Smash? Haha, maybe Steve will enter. And Nintendo's like, Steve entering? Good idea.
Well, at least the people it wasn't another Fire Emblem character. I know people hate how many Fire Emblem characters are in there.
Or another, well, I was gonna say, or another sword user, but Steve does use a sword, so.
Well, he uses a sword, but he also uses a pickaxe.
And just a random pile of lava. They just kind of goes over his head.
And a minecart.
Like buckets. Oh, I hate that minecart. I've lost so many times to someone just throwing a minecart, my character getting stuck in it and just falling off the stage.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it was built for.
Oh, but I guess what games are you guys most excited for of the ones we've seen?
Let's see. For me,
Triangle Strategy and Legend of Mana and probably Skyward Sword. It'll be my first full Zelda game because I used to have a friend in middle and high school who was obsessed with Zelda, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, had 2 purple GameCubes, and I probably between all of my years of being friends with her and playing, I probably spent maybe 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half on one game, and then she took the controller back from me, so I had no idea what was going on. And I was so confused. I'm like, this is called Legend of Zelda. Why is like the main character's name Link, and why is it a guy? Like, can you please explain that to me? Like, I was so confused.
So yeah, as far as anything that I'm most excited about, well, I mean, Splatoon 3 is definitely the biggest one. Thankfully, it's coming out next year, so I have some time to breathe a bit.
Your wallet has some time to breathe.
Yes. I mean, aside from that, everything else looks like pretty interesting and something that I might get eventually, but not something that I would rush out to and get. But which again, it's like it puts a little bit of a relaxing period on my wallet because the next couple of months are already crazy for me. So I mean, heck, I'm getting Persona 5 Strikers next week.
Excellent.
and I actually did get Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury last week. So, but I think it was a pretty good direct with a hearty full of announcements. Part of me did kind of want to see some Metroid news, considering that it's also the 35th anniversary of Metroid. But you know what? I'll just have to wait a little bit longer.
Literally, that's all you talk about sometimes now.
Yeah.
Not all you talk about, but like every time we're together, you're like, oh yeah, I hope Metroid is announced.
I heard they had some development troubles though, so I'm actually glad that they haven't announced too much yet in case they're still working on stuff, so it doesn't change too much by the time it releases.
Well, they're still trying to bring people on because it wasn't too long ago that they switched development teams on it.
Didn't they go with the retro studios or retro? Something?
Yeah, that retro was like the second studio that they decided to do. So it'll probably be a while, so that's okay. I just kind of wish they had something in the middle, like an HD port of Metroid Prime Trilogy, or maybe port Samus Returns over to the Switch, just something in the middle.
That would be easy money for them if they just put the Metroid Trilogy and put it on Switch. That would sell millions of copies just by taking the exact stuff they already have, just porting it over to the Switch.
And of course, making it look a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, I think we got some good announcements in there. Definitely got a lot of stuff. They definitely filled out that 50 minutes. Nothing stayed on there for too long, which is good. So yeah, after this, I'm gonna be doing a tradition that I do after watching every direct: see everybody else's reactions on it for the next couple of days. Like, just see how all of my favorite YouTubers and stuff reacted to the direct.
General public really wasn't a favorable, from what I saw, like before this.
Well, they
generally not favorable.
Probably because here's the thing: whenever a direct is announced, people always have like this wish list and predictions that they want, which isn't really fair, especially since I think the reason why a lot of it is as big as what they were is because given how last year was and Nintendo was kind of struggling to kind of keep stuff going, I think this could very well be them just playing catch up. So, I honestly couldn't blame them for not only taking as long for a direct to come out, but also having a lot of stuff that maybe people weren't exactly expecting or hoping that would show. I mean, for one thing, Pokemon always likes to have their own announcements nowadays.
Right.
So, they'll probably do their own thing regarding their 25th anniversary. In fact, I think their dubbed Pokemon Day is on the 27th, so maybe they'll have some announcements on there. But yeah, it's like, because Zelda had their 35th anniversary. I think people were maybe hoping a little bit more outside of the Skyward Sword HD remake announcement. I mean, aside from probably Breath of the Wild 2 news, maybe some other games that are going to be showing up on the Switch, like the other 2 HD remasters. We also got the expansion pass for Age of Calamity, which was not too bad.
I heard a theory that they wanted to, people online wanted them to either remake or re-release, what was it called? Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass. Mm-hmm. Yep. Which I would have loved seeing both of those on the Switch.
That would have been nice, but that would be a little tricky for them to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was just nice to have a Direct again.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why maybe I don't have any sort of disappointment or criticism towards it. It was just nice to have one again, like an actual substantial one. And even then, I usually try not to be too critical towards Directs or any sort of long spanning announcements like E3 presentations, because I always know there's always at least something that someone's going to like in there. That's just basically how it is,
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I kind of look at it. It's just always how everything kind of presents and flows together, where I might, either commend or take issue with. And I think everything was flowing pretty well and they had a lot to show.
Mm-hmm.
And I think on that end, it was pretty good. For what people were hoping to see, their mileage may vary. But I overall think it was pretty good. Yeah. And it was nice that we might, maybe not as often, but we might see a Direct every now and then in the coming future.
Because when I was watching it, each time they announced a new game, it wasn't that's one I can't see anyone liking, like you mentioned there too. Mm-hmm. It's kind of each one was oh, there's something good about that one. Oh, that's really good. I'll buy that one. Oh, that one maybe not, but my sister would like that one type of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Aside from kind of my little jab at, them showing Monster Hunter Rise news a month before it comes out. Well, okay. Granted, some games have a tighter release window than Monster Hunter Rise, but I think the reason why I kind of jabbed at that specifically because there was information already shown prior to the Direct. But even then, it was you know what? It was still pretty nice to see more information. I think that was just kind of being a smart aleck a little bit, then faulting Nintendo for actually putting it on there. So,
and they announced more information on, at least kind of show more gameplay of No More Heroes 3, which is always good.
Yeah, that's good. Still need to get the first 2. But yeah, but yeah, all in all, I think it was a good time. And from what I've seen, you two also seem to be enjoying yourselves as well. So
I can't wait for Animal Crossing.
That makes me want to go back to the game just to play the Mario mode of that. Well, not mode, but collect all the Mario items.
The Mario collectibles, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been playing for 10 or so, I don't know, somewhere around 10 months. I still haven't gotten KK Slider to come to my island because I don't play as much as I thought I would. And I just have stuff laying around because, I want to, have stuff for my crafts right by my craft station. Nope, you have too much stuff flying around. Nope, you got to decorate. My island isn't big enough to decorate for all of this. Come on, Isabelle.
Yeah.
People stop saying my island is crappy and that it's a nice place to get lost if you're not looking for if you're shipwrecked, but I gotta work on that more, apparently.
Mm. Yeah, I'm so early into the Animal Crossing everything that Isabel hasn't come to my island yet. So, which is way early on.
Have you at least met Blathers?
Yeah, oh yeah, yep.
Okay, you've met Blathers. That's nice. Have you started the museum? Matt is completely lost.
I still need to get the game.
Matt is like completely like, I have no idea what's going on.
I mean, to be fair, that's like you with like a bunch of other game series that I talk about. So
true. Honestly, true. I just started recently getting back into gaming a few years ago, partly because of him. But so like he'll like talk about all these different games, and I'll just be like, "Can you explain what that is to me again, please?" Because Animal Crossing is really the only one that I've like kept up with since like the original brick 3DS. Like that only came in like 2 colors. That was like blue and black or something, blue and red.
I think you meant DS.
DS.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, DS, like the original DS. So started there, then the Wii for like 3 days. That was my sister's, and now, yeah, she didn't want to stand up the entire time. So hours of standing up is not a fun thing,
right?
All right. Well, I have yet to have dinner, so I'll probably go and do that right now. But thank you for joining me today. This has been a really fun time.
Oh, thanks for having me, Matt. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Oh.
Yeah, this is actually the first time that Mary and Phil are actually meeting. So I know, quite a way to spend an evening.
Yeah.
So yeah. And as for everybody that's been tuning in, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful evening and take care.
Bye, everybody.